Having a map and compass is very important on trip for many reasons. You need them to know where you are, where you're going, and to make sure you're heading in the right direction. Having a map and compass is the first step, but knowing how to use them properly is very important, because if you don't, they're pretty much useless. While on trip, it is very important to take good care of your maps and your compass, because if they are damaged, they become very hard to read. They're hard to replace while you're on trip. These are some ways to make sure that your map and compass stay in great condition while on trip so they are easy to use and easy to find. A great way to keep your map safe while they are being used are map cases. These are often made by Sea-Line, but there are also other companies that make these. These are thin waterproof cases for your maps that keep it easy to read, but while also keeping them waterproof in case your canoe tips or if it starts to rain or snow. Another very important step when it comes to keeping care of your maps is folding them properly. Every map has different seams, so it's all about knowing how your map should fold and folding it to that way. The map I have here, Streetswise Paris, folds like an accordion, so it's very simple. But some maps will have you fold in half and then half again, etc. It's all about knowing how your map should fold and making sure you fold it properly every single time. May not be the quickest way to fold it, but that's the best way to keep it in good shape. Now let's talk about the parts of a compass. Your compass here has multiple parts to it, obviously. You have your bearing. This is what tells you which way is north. So red is what's pointing to north. So right now north is in this direction for me. You have your dial. This is what spins. This is what you use to help you find your actual bearing on a map and when you're outside looking at a direction. You have your arrow. Not really part of your compass per se, but what this does is when you're using a compass, it's what you point at your target. You then have your measuring tools. This is used to help figure out the scales on a map. So here we have a map of a Tamagang mining camp. If you look here at the bottom and along the sides, you will see the grid references. These numbers tell you where on the map you are. They also go up with lines, so it's easy to point out a reference when talking to someone else with the same map. You then have your scale in the bottom right. This is used to showing how much distance on the map equals how much distance in real life. Most maps each grid is 1 kilometer squared. However, there are some maps that are different, so make sure you check your scale. This whole left side is the legend. This is used for showing what colors mean what symbols mean what, for showing roads, train tracks, etc. Thank you. So if I were trying to find the bearing of that sign over there from where I'm standing right now, I would have to make sure that arrow that I mentioned before is lined up with the sign. I then make sure that the red part of the dial is right underneath the red bearing, which is pointing north. This is known as putting the red in the shed. Then you look at that white line at the top, and that tells you your bearing.